Have you ever wondered why so many French adjectives and verbs are similar to French nouns? Well, let's find that out in this video. Nominalization is the process of turning verbs or adjectives into nouns. It is commonly used to express either abstract concepts or to create nouns from other parts of the speech. Some examples contain nominalizations from verbs to nouns, nominalizations from adjectives to nouns, nominalizations from nouns to nouns, or nominalizations from prepositional phrases to nouns, or infinitive to nouns. We're going to take them one by one and we're going to discuss some examples so you can basically see how the process of nominalization works. The first one is nominalization from verbs to nouns. For example, parler versus la parole. So we know that parler it means to speak, while la parole means speech, right? Manger ou la nourriture. Manger means to eat. La nourriture is food, right? So we also have other verbs such as écrire, which means to write, but in order to say writing or the action that derives from the verb in itself, we are going to say it l'écriture. All right. If we're going to go and talk about adjectives to nouns, we have, for example, fort versus la force. Fort means strong. La force equals strength. In the same manner, beau, guess what it could mean? Yes, it's like that. La beauté, beauty. From beau, beauté. From heureux, we also have le bonheur, which means happiness. From nouns to nouns, we can have nouns that remain similar. So, for example, we can say amour, which means love, but amour means also love. Or we can have enfant, which is the child, but if we're going to talk about childhood, it's going to change. It's going to be l'enfance. And we also have prepositional phrases that can be translated into nouns. For example, à la maison can be translated to le chez soi. Le chez soi. En train de travailler, or in the process of working, or from travailler in itself, it can change to le travail, which means the process of working, right? And also we can have phrases like avec joie, with joy. It can be reused with la joie, which means the joy. Infinitives can become nouns. For example, chanter, which means to sing, becomes le chant, which is singing. Or voyager, which is to travel, becomes le voyage, which is the act of traveling. Now we're going to go and try some simple translation exercises. So, I've provided here 3 sentences and we're going to go about them like this. The first one is I love traveling. So, I love, we know how we say that, we say j'aime. Now, traveling can be the act of traveling, le voyage, or in itself the action of traveling, voyager. So if we're referring generally to whether we're referring to the action of traveling or to the act in itself, the meaning is still the same. You still love traveling. J'aime voyager or j'aime le voyage. I love spending time at home. So we have here, j'aime passer le temps à la maison. We know à la maison can become le chez soi. So I can also say, instead of à la maison, I can say au chez soi. J'aime passer le temps au chez soi. And lastly, the third one and final one is writing is a form of communication. Écrire ou l'écriture est une forme, is a form of communication. De communiquer ou de la communication. Another verb, communiquer, that can become a noun to the process of nominalization, la communication. Now, subscribe for more lessons like this, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. For now, bye bye.